Hari Krishnan from Tamil Nadu is calling in. Hari Krishnan, thanks for calling in. How can we help you?
Yeah, ma'am. Happy morning and happy new year to you and your team as well.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you as well.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, my query is regarding ITC. I have 40 shares of 430 apiece.
Okay.
And my doubt is whether I should continue holding after the listing of ITC hotels, or I should book partial capital and invest in ITC hotels.
Okay, got it. I got your question. Rajesh, is that the right strategy to adopt? He's holding 40 shares, so he'll probably get just 4 shares of ITC hotels because the ratio is 1:10. Do you think that's the right strategy to adopt?
I sincerely believe Alex knows my answer. It's a buy from my side.
Yes, I know your answer, and you've been saying that for a while. But for those people that haven't heard it as many times as I have, why don't you reiterate your view?
I have been giving a buy call since a level of 150 odd rupees, if I am right. And still we have a buy call on this. The company has been doing very well, not only in cigarette business, but also FMCG. Other divisions like hotels, agri, everything is doing well. They're moving into dairy business too. Balance sheet is very strong, debt-free, giving good dividends. I believe this is one of the stock which should be there in a long-term portfolio. Now, coming back to the demerger story of hotels and ITC, you are going to get 1 share against 10 shares of ITC. And that would be a very small quantity, I would say, compared to what ITC is. I would recommend holding both of them for a longer period of time. And by any chance, if you get hold of ITC hotels around 50, 60 odd rupees, it would be again a buy from our side. So hold both of them. If you have extra money, you can put in ITC hotel. No point in diluting your stake in ITC.
Just want to point out the benchmark is at the high point of the day, Nifty 50. It's up about close to 0.9% at this juncture, and the gain from the low point is about 0.8%, doing particularly well. So just over the last half an hour or so, you've seen a bit of an up move, and maybe if some of you would like to know about the levels to watch out for, you can ask, and I will take that question to Kush. Neogen Chemical is the name of the counter that we're talking about next, though, and Muiz is looking at adding this at the current juncture, looking for the long-term prospects. His average buy price is 2,050. Should he add more on a consistent basis? And what are the levels that you should accumulate at? Kush, what's the view on the charts?
Well, I think chemical space per se is one that has actually sort of a bit of a mixed bag, if I'm just being a little euphemistic there, because there's been a lot of hope that's built in, and not all of them have actually transpired into profits. Neogen is no exception, although it's had one big spike, but after that it's consolidating. So not a bad idea to perhaps accumulate on dips. Now the broad range for this one is 2,000 on the downside and about 2,400 on the upside. So anytime you get a dip closer to the 2,000, 2,050 kind of a level, that should be taken as an opportunity to accumulate. Not a bad idea to actually even book profits partially until you see the breakout of the 2,400 mark. So the idea is a buy on dips on Neogen, but also keep booking profits along the way.
All right. So keep booking profits, but what's the levels on the upside that Kush has just pointed out on Neogen Chemicals? We got Manan from Rajasthan calling us. Manan, namaskar. How can we help you today?
Yeah, hi, Happy New Year.
Please go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
I was just asking about the stock name Man Industries.
Yes.
I was holding this share from the last 1 year.
Okay.
And I bought it at 386 rupees.
Yes.
Now I just want to I'm just asking about should I just hold or sell?
Hold or sell. And you got a long-term view on this, Manan?
Yeah, I was just expecting last year I just told it just to hold it 1.5 years. This stock because
Okay, and wish you and your family a very happy New Year, Manan. Thanks so much for calling us on the second day of the year. Let me take your question on the fundamentals to Rajesh. Since you've been holding for a year, and I guess you were thinking of holding it for the long term, should you hold on to this, Rajesh, based on the fundamentals?
The fundamentals are very strong, around 4,000 crore order book, new order in the pipeline. The Jammu and Dubai business would be great after the expansion. I think they would add to the numbers again. So one can continue to hold with a target of maybe 380, 390 odd rupees in the next 1 year. So it's a hold from a side.